Hi, Captain Crunch from DesktopHero.net, and today we're going to look at creating a macro. Macros are a useful and powerful tool in Excel and can help make quick work of tedious or repetitive tasks. When creating a macro, Excel will record a set of actions and will be able to play them back with the click of a button, a keyboard shortcut, or by accessing them directly through the macro manager. In my case, I have a set of data that is laid out exactly the same way on multiple sheets. The changes that need to be made need to happen to each sheet and multiple workbooks. So my options are to go in and make this change individually per sheet, or to create a simple macro and then have it run at the click of a button. To create a macro, you'll need to go to the Developer tab at the top of your ribbon. If the Developer tab is not displayed, you'll need to enable it by going to the Office button in the upper left-hand corner, choosing Excel Options, and then under Popular, make sure there's a check mark in the box next to Show Developer tab in the ribbon. Once that's done, hit OK, and you should now see the Developer tab. Under Developer, go to Record Macro. Here, we can give our macro a name, no spaces. I'm going to name mine Add Column. Next, we can assign a keyboard shortcut for it, which I'm going to use Control and Q. I don't recommend using common keyboard functions such as Control V, Control C for copy or paste. Next, we choose where we want to store the macro, whether it be through an open workbook or through our personal macro workbook. The personal macro workbook is default to your Excel. If you save the macro here, you'll be able to access this particular macro in any workbook that you open from here on out. And lastly, we can add a description either for our own personal reference or for sharing with colleagues. Once we hit OK, the macro is live and has started to record. So we'll go ahead and make our changes. Here I need to add a column between D and E. I'm going to make the font red, and I'm going to call it Touchdown. Okay. Next, I need to shade the column headers with a shade of gray. So I'm going to put the fill color to gray, and my macro is done. To stop recording your macro, go back under the Developer tab and hit Stop Recording. Now, let's go ahead and try to macro out on our other worksheets. To access your macro that you just recorded, go to the Developer tab and then Macros. This is your macro manager and allows you to see all the current macros that you have. Under Add Column, I'm going to hit Run, and as you can see, it ran and applied the changes from my macro. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how quickly you can achieve this with the keyboard shortcut. So watch as I do the following two sheets by using my Control-Q keyboard shortcut. And there you have it. We are now done with our workbook. Now, let's say that you had 20 or 30 sheets and a couple workbooks that this needed to happen to. You just saved yourself a lot of time. There are many other things macros can do. Tune into my other videos to check it out. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post or shoot me an email. Thanks for watching.